Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another 5-minute review of AEW Dynamite. Let's start off with the Casino Battle Royale, and I'm gonna do a roll call for each of the opponents that were in the Battle Royale before I get to discuss the match. So the wrestlers were Lance Archer, Tony Nese, Daniel Garcia, Darby Allin, Eddie Kingston, Ricky Starks, Jake Hager, Ray Phoenix, Swerve Strickland, Keith Lee, John Silver, Konosuke Takeshita, Colton Gunn, Austin Gunn, Max Caster, Powerhouse Hobbs, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Dante Martin, Wheeler Yuta, and the returning Andrade El Idolo. So the Battle Royale was pretty good, I would have to say. The ending was pretty surprising as Kyle O'Reilly won after eliminating Wheeler Yuta. So it's going to be Kyle O'Reilly and Jon Moxley to see who was going to be AEW's representative at Forbidden Door. And of course, later on, we'll find out who NJPW's representative is. It's most likely going to be Tanahashi, but after that, Jon Moxley hits a promo about Kyle O'Reilly and tells them he's ready now that they're in a same place. They're gonna prepare for that main event match. We have another debut, not a person, but we debut at AEW All Atlantic Belt. There's gonna be a new belt for AEW. So we start off the 8-man tournament with Pac versus Buddy Matthews. This was a good match. I really loved the match. I'm surprised we didn't get this in the WWE, but you know, Pac already left when Buddy Murphy was in the WWE or even NXT for that matter. So we finally got that match. Two big buff boys going at it. It was a great match. I suggest you guys watch it. Pac came out with the win, hitting the Black Arrow, and the House of Black come in, and they're probably disappointed at Buddy Matthews for not winning the match. But Malachi Black is also in the tournament, so he's probably gonna move on. After that, we got an Eddie Kingston promo talking about Jake Hager, who eliminated him from the Battle Royale. Says he's gonna get him one-on-one at Rampage this week. After that, we get another promo from Trent calling FTR, saying that they want a rematch. FTR's like, you know what, you get that rematch because it's not your fault. Okay, but in comes Will Ospreay and the rest of the United Empire. It's probably a stable in New Japan. I don't know anything about New Japan, so I can't give you know, my expertise or anything of New Japan or even Will Ospreay for that matter. But we are gonna get a 3-on-3 as Will Ospreay and his two groups are gonna take on FTR and Trent Beretta. So we'll see how this goes, as the next match is Hangman Page taking on David Finlay. Of course, Hangman Page was gonna win, and after winning, Hangman Page calls out whoever is the IWGP World Champion and says he wants to face them at Forbidden Door. Adam Cole, who is doing commentary, says you don't deserve this. You were the AEW World Champion, but now you're not. You don't get things handed to you. I should be the one facing for the IWGP World title. So we'll see how this goes. We don't know who is gonna face for the New Japan World title, but we'll see later on. After this, we get a promo by Wardlow saying, you know what, I've done a lot. I could have been at the Battle Royale, but I want to face CM Punk one-on-one, so I'm waiting for him. But on the meantime, I want to go for the TNT title. Scorpio Sky comes in and says, you know what, you want it, but in comes Dan Lambert and Ethan Page saying, no, don't go for him, and says, you know, he has a broken foot, you shouldn't go for him, you're a babyface, remember. And Wardlow says you can heal up whenever, how long it takes. I want to go for that TNT title because he's all elite, of course. Mark Sterling comes in and says, you know what, Wardlow, remember I sued you last week, and you can either do two things. You can face me one-on-one in a lawsuit, or you can go 1-on-20 against some of the security guards you were facing. So it's going to be 1-on-20 next week at Road Rager. After that, we get another promo with the Young Bucks talking about how they're getting some victories and they want to challenge for the tag titles. The Hardys come in and say, well, you know what, we beat you at Double or Nothing, we should go for the tag titles. But Jurassic Express, mostly Christian, comes in and says, you know what, guys, you can both go for the tag titles, and challenges them for a 3-way at Road Rager in a ladder match. So prepare for that. After that, we get Thunder Rosa versus Marina Shafir. The match was whatever. Thunder Rosa goes for the win, but then Marina Shafir jumps Rosa, but she gets saved by Toni Storm, who looks at her and looks at the belt. So clearly they're teasing the match for that. Then we get Jon Moxley versus Kyle O'Reilly. This match was amazing. This was such a hard-hitting, brutal match with Kyle O'Reilly's intense technical masterpiece and Jon Moxley's brutal bruiser type of fighting style. But Jon Moxley eventually gets the win after hitting the paradigm shift. So Jon Moxley is AEW's representative for the interim AEW World title, which would take place at Forbidden Door. So prepare for that. And that's basically it. See ya.